Hi everybody, it's Julie and welcome to February. So I have chosen some fabrics and I'm probably going to make more than just my main project with the fabrics that I've chosen. But I want to show you, I've got these fabrics. Okay, it's quite a stack, including some lace to use for some of the things. I won't be using this. That's what we had out for the original video. So this possibility. Then I have, this is my digital that I'll be using. It's Children in the Field. It will be available in the Etsy shop sometime today or tomorrow. I ran into a problem printing out the originals. So these are the originals. And you can see I did a full kit of using the original, all the different sizes, all the things, the tags, the pages, and then I went in and I did the same thing frosted. And so I am going to be using the frosted part of the kit for my journal here. So that is Frosted Children in the Field. So today what we're going to do is we are going to paint on fabric. And I have chosen some pieces of fabric here that are scraps from other projects that we've done. I have some of the, I don't know if you guys remember the tea-dyed slip. There's some of the tea-dyed, I think that was the tea-dyed slip. Might be the bed skirt, but I also have this piece here. And so I wanted to give you a couple of ideas of how I go about painting on fabric. So going ahead and using an embroidery frame, okay, hoop, an embroidery hoop, and just setting it up, okay. So say this will be probably be a page in the journal, and it probably should iron it, you guys. Do as I say, not as I do. If I take the time to iron this now, we'll never get this video up. Okay. So I want a good, nice, tight piece here. Okay. And then I have chosen, and I have another one, so I have a small one also that I can go ahead and, oh, this one's actually a frame. So these ones are interesting. They've got to roll out. Well, we'll use that later. Okay, and then I have chosen some colors to go with. Okay, so these are the colors that I've chosen, and we're going to go ahead and, so for this I'm going to want to start with my background. I'm just going to use a little 3x5 card here. I'm going to start with some green. Whoa, that's a lot. Okay. And then I'm going to do dry painting. So there's not going to be water on my desk. I don't like water on my desk. So, okay. So now I can come down here and just go ahead and start a picture. Okay, and I'm going to start with some grass as my background. Okay. You might have an idea of already of what you want to have. Okay, so now I've got this brush. I purposely pulled it apart. Okay, and I'm going to go for some forget-me-nots, which I think are perfect for this time of year. Okay. Okay, so that was pretty wet. Let's make sure that we are okay. I think we got it shook up. Some of us have some pretty old old things in our craft rooms, right? Okay, this one's trying to... Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's see how it does on here. Okay, so I'm going to have some blue. So I just thought it would be fun to do some different things. What we're going to be doing in 2022 is we're going to be taking something and elaborating on that for our journals. And so for this month, we are taking our fabric. Okay. So there's that. Okay. And then I'm going to want some red. I can hear it in there. I have brand new paints too, but I just want to use up all this old stuff that I've got. Okay, let's make sure that we can get through here. So I know many of you were able to work on organizing and cleaning your craft rooms in January. If you can imagine, I did not even get, except for what you saw, which is already always done. Okay, I'm just going to add some red dots. Because that's what I'm going for in my journal is the red and the blue. Okay. Okay, so that can go ahead and let that dry. Okay. And we'll have that to be able to use in my journal. Then I have this also, which is like an eyelet. This is from a curtain. The Patreons got some of the curtains this time, and they got a rose patch. I'm going to throw that away. I don't want to end up in it again. Let's see. well, I'll just show you what I was going to show you here. Okay, so these have this, and so I was thinking we could go ahead and go around the outside of these. Okay, and then maybe a red center. Okay, so just going around. So you're just altering your fabric is what I'm gonna be doing, is altering the fabric that I've got. It gives us a different look, but something that we can use. You can also come in and just do some dots. Okay. So that is that little piece. And then put it up here. And then another something that I like to do, you guys have seen it before, and that is we do this at Christmas, making holly. You've seen it in the fall, making fall leaves. And I just thought it might be kind of fun to also do this so you can look up on my channel, Painting Holly. Okay, so we're going to add some blue in here. So for your fabric, you might have a pillowcase. Don't forget about sheets, curtains, possibly a shirt or something that's in your closet. If you see these the children, they're holding flowers. Some of them are holding flowers in my digital. So I'm taking my inspiration from my digital. Okay. There's that. And then you can come in and you can add beads or other things to this if you wanted. You can also, since it is for, mine is sort of for Valentine's Day. Wow, can't open that. I have, oh man, I still have no strength. So my husband has like very few symptoms, which is good. But as sick as I was. Okay, so you can also add fingernail polish. Okay, so that is how I'm going to be painting on my fabric. I'm going to have some ready to be pages, some ready to be tabs. Possibly this could be a pocket right here. Okay, And so speaking of pockets, I want to go ahead and explain that in the Facebook group for this challenge, I have set up 15 categories that are really broad. It says post your fabric pocket page here. And I just wanted to make sure that you had some place to put your 15 items. There are 2 categories. One is other and one is other too, other T-O-O. So if you come up with something that isn't a pocket, a belly band, a tuck, an envelope, I just put the usual things that we make. That does not mean that you have to make those items. You have to make 15 different items, page ideas out of fabric, and then you post it in one of those categories. I just wanted to make sure that there was some place for you to post your 15 items so that we can see them and so that we can make sure that everybody actually finishes the challenge. So that was not a mistake. That is there on purpose. And when you make your 15 items, just put your 15 items into those 15 categories. Okay? Then when you make your painted fabric, you're going to take a picture of your painted fabrics. Okay? So there's this will probably be a page in the journal. And these I can use and make other things for it, but I'll take a picture and I'll put those in the painted fabric. Okay, so painting your fabric, yes, it can be as easy as adding a little sprig of flowers. You can do an elaborate picture, a little house, whatever it is that you want to paint, but it can be this simple, just, adding some dots to your fabric. So if you have a lined fabric, then you might come in and add a little bit of a pattern throughout your fabric and change it up to be what you want it to be. It could be that you whitewash, it's like this is pretty dark, and you might want to come in and do like a whitewash. You might want to put gesso down and actually do a painting, and that is fine. You might be quite the artist, and this might be your chance to really shine, and you might not even know that you can paint, and this might be your chance to shine. So I wanted to show you about using the embroidery hoop to stabilize your fabric. It makes it a lot easier to go ahead and to paint. And then remember to let it dry. And then you can heat set it in your dryer. Just look that, Google that, because it depends on the type of fabric that you're using in your dryer. So I'm not going to give you those instructions. Google that and you can heat set it in your dryer. Okay, so today we painted on fabric, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to have this along with the fabric and the digital that I've chosen. Okay, so while you have it out, you can go ahead and paint on some of your digitals as well if you wanted to, and that way it would all match. Okay, so again, that was Children in the Field. Watch for that coming out hopefully today, and so there you go, you guys. If you're interested in this challenge and you're not sure what we're talking about, the video details videos in the description box down below. Just watch that video and follow the directions and join us in the Facebook group. We'd love to have you join us if you'd like to participate in a challenge that includes prizes and lots of fun. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.